This is your quick core video. It's all on the mat, so all you need is a mat or some kind of soft surface. And option to grab a Pilates ball. If you don't have a ball, you can just go without, or you could use a pillow cushion or a regular pillow or even a rolled up towel instead. So let's go ahead and get started with some breath work. Set the ball or whatever you're using aside, take a kneeling position, bring your hands to your rib cage. You'll start to notice a theme. We start most of our classes, or I try to start all of the classes with breath work. So I want you to just take a moment, settle in, leave everything else out the door, and just start to breathe. If your hands are to your rib cage, you'll really feel that rib cage expansion as you inhale. And then relax the rib cage back down on your exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Now, as you inhale, I want you to think about not just the rib cage and the belly, but also all the way around to the hips and the low back expanding on that inhale. Even the pelvic floor. And as you exhale, think about everything coming back into place. Do that last time. 1 more time. Exhale. See how long you can make your exhale. Let everything come back into place. Okay, so from the seated position or kneeling, you could be standing for this part if you need to. I want you to bring your hands to your low belly or your hips, and we'll do the same breath in, expand, but this time on your exhale, I want you to draw your hip bones together. Now, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see. Now, start to breathe. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull those hip bones together, sit up nice and tall. Think about the big expansion on the inhale, and that long breath out, pull in. Now, you're sitting up nice and tall. You've got a neutral spine. Keep breathing. Find your pace. What I don't want you to do is round through the back to exhale. So we're not taking this tuck under of the hips and the spine to breathe. I want you to maintain a nice neutral position. Try to relax your shoulders. Don't breathe up into your neck and collarbone. Do 1 more big breath in and out. Exhale, you're going to pull in. So inhale, expand. Exhale, pull in. Pelvic floor zips up. Pull those hip bones together, and then zip up that abdominal wall, rib cage goes down. Now, we're coming into a hands and knees position. This is where you need your ball. You could, again, just use the floor or use a cushion or a rolled up towel instead. I want you to place the ball under your right hand. So I'm going to be on the side so you can see. So ball goes under your right hand. So that means your left hand goes down to the floor. And if I'm facing you, you're going to be mirroring me. My right hand has the ball. So what we're doing is we're taking an inhale and you're releasing the ball. Keep a nice neutral spine. On your exhale, you're going to press the ball into the floor, pull the core in tight, zip up, and you're pressing down until all the air is gone with that exhale. So it's an inhale to release and an exhale, press. Now I want you to find your pace. Don't worry about time. Just think about the breath work. It's less of a big pressure in the hand, more mind to the core. So don't think about, I gotta really press that ball super hard. It's just a gentle pressure down. As you breathe and find your pace, I want you to think about that top shoulder, the one that has the ball, all the way down diagonally across to the bottom hip. And that's where you're activating all the way across. And you're thinking about, again, zipping up those hip bones on the exhale. So this is good cross lateral work. Working that anterior sling. Maybe thinking about that pelvic floor as well. Pulling in and up as you exhale. Yes, it does. That's right. Good. Give me 1 more wherever you're at. Take your time. Good. Now, you can keep the ball in that right hand, extend the arm long, or just take the ball out. Now, with the right arm extended, send your left leg long behind you. Lift the left leg up or keep the toes tapped down. You're reaching the right arm out. I especially want you to move through the arm. You take an inhale at the bottom, exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Now, if you need to, with that bottom hand, you can make a fist. With the bottom hand, I want you to think about the fingertips pressed down, the knuckles pressed down. You keep moving. So you're not dumping all the weight into the heel of that hand. So as you move, make any little adjustments that you need. You exhale to lift. I want you to keep your pace. So you inhale to lower, tap down, and press back up. Now try to keep the spine as still as you can. Just the arm and the leg move. Good. Little tiny tap down. You could even hover at the bottom if that works better for you. Good. Give me 2 more, wherever you're at. It could be super, super small. Maybe I would barely see you move. And bring it down when you're ready. Switch sides. Now the ball goes under your left hand. I'm going to flip it around so you can see. Ball goes under the left hand. The right hand comes down. Take your time to set this up. So it's an inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, press the ball. Pull the core in tight. Now the second go around with the other side, it might be easier for you to get into it. So you might think, okay, well, I kind of understand what we're doing now. I can really find my rhythm right off the bat. I can find that core engagement. I don't want you to think again about a huge, huge, huge press and grip through the ball. Think more about that core. Draw the hip bones together. Now, if anyone were to watch you doing this, they would not see much happening, right? So a lot of things that we do in class, we're barely moving, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of mind-body connection and a lot of intention. So I want you to maintain that. We're not just doing this all loosey-goosey, or our minds are not tuning out. We are tuned in. We are present. Try to maintain that spine. Good. Keep that core nice and strong the entire time. It's not letting go. We've got 10 more seconds. Keep your pace. Finish it out. Give me 1 more wherever you're at. And then when you're ready, send your right leg behind you. That left leg, that left arm that has the ball goes forward. I'm going to scoot back just a tad. You inhale at the bottom, exhale to rise. You inhale, lower, exhale, lift. And then find your pace. Again, think about that bottom arm. You're not sinking into the heel of the hand. You're actively pressing the floor away. You could make a fist with that bottom hand if you need. Try to keep the spine nice and still. Head stays in line with the spine. Think about total body here, but focused in on that core. Good. So you're not letting it go. There's a tendency as soon as you drop the arm and the leg to kind of slump down. Stay active. Think about length through the body. Wherever you're at, give me 2 more. We'll fit in 2 more. We're going by time, so don't worry about the time. Just don't rush it. Keep your pace. Again, we're not moving much. Bring it down. Now I want you to lay all the way back on the mat. Keep your ball. Lay all the way back. Ball goes between the thighs. Here, I'm going to try to keep my mic free so it's not muffled for you. Now, with the ball between the thighs, I want you to take a big breath in and then exhale. Squeeze those thigh bones together. Now, in this position, your feet can be together, feet can be apart. I want you to find what works for you. You're thinking about that big breath in and that long breath out. Again, find your pace. Don't worry about the time. You make this work for you. So again, it is a big squeeze on the ball here, especially when we incorporate those inner thighs, but I do want you to keep that focus in the core. Excuse me here as I move this. Now, a lot of clients will lift their rib cage and their mid back as they breathe. And then as they exhale, they keep it stuck up there. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to bring the rib cage back down as you breathe. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying to move this mic. You're initiating that contraction across the hips, deep core, and think about zipping all the way up, rib cage comes down. Do that 2 more times. Get that nice squeeze on the ball. Good. Nice and casual over here. We've got technology we're working with, so I want to make sure you can hear me and it's not all muffled. Good. Now, relax for just a moment. I want to go into a hold. So we're taking a big breath in. Just let everything relax for a moment. You're going to take a big breath in and exhale a few times and just get that core engagement. And then we'll take a hold. We're going to squeeze the ball and hold. So when you're ready, take a big breath in. Exhale, zip up, squeeze those thigh bones towards each other. Squeeze that ball, hold, hold, hold. Keep breathing out. Let all the air go. We're going to do this one more time so we just get it a little bit more efficiently. Release, big breath in. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Keep breathing out. And release. Good job. Take the ball out. Now, I want you to lift both legs up into tabletop with your opposite hand. So my right hand has the ball. My right hand with the ball is going to my left thigh. So opposite hand to leg. Gently press your hand into the ball. You take a big breath in. You exhale. Lower the opposite leg. So lower the right leg. Down and up. So you're tapping those toes down. So my right hand has the ball. That hand is pressing into the opposite thigh, the left thigh. And without moving the spine or the hips, the right leg is dipping down and pressing up and up. Now your left leg is going to want to move. This leg right here, it's going to want to move to help you. Don't let it move. Try to resist. You're pressing that left leg into the ball as your hand is pressing into the leg. And your right leg is dipping down and up. Now it's the shape of the right leg that's moving. So as you lower it down, you're not just moving the calf or you're moving at the knee joint. You're thinking about the hip. So you're lowering the entire leg down, shape of the leg down, femur bone goes down, and then lifts back up. Keep pressing into that ball. If this is too much, lower both legs. Bring the right hand with the ball to the left leg. Keep moving if it's working for you. And then with the left foot down, you move through the right leg. So find what works for you, but try to keep your spine nice and still. Good. Keep moving. Keep your pace. Your breath, you're just finding that breath that works for you. It's a big breath in and it's a long breath out. Now, it doesn't have to be every time I lift my leg, I have to exhale, or every time I extend, I have to exhale. No, I want you to find your pace. You keep that core engagement the whole time. Don't let it go. But every time you exhale, try to make it as long as you can. Even if you get like 4 lowers of the leg down and up as you're exhaling, that's totally awesome. Just let it be as long and steady as you can, that exhale. You could be moving super slow, like you're moving in slow motion. We've got 5, 4, keep your pace, 3, 2, and 1. We switch sides. So over to the other side. I'm going to try to put this on my tank top so it doesn't move around as much. And then grab the ball. And the ball goes to your right thigh with your left hand holding the ball. Bring both legs up and then try this. Press your right leg into the ball. Left hand has the ball and it's pressing into the right leg. Now your left leg goes down and up. Now again, think about the spine. Don't move through the spine. Don't rock through the spine. Don't tuck under the hips. Try to keep that neutral spine here. So we're not severely arching in the low back as you start to lower that leg. We're also not taking a super huge tuck under of those hips. So I want you to find that neutral position. There's a slight little bit of, maybe a tiny bit of space from your low back to the mat. So we're not digging or pressing your low back into the mat for our core work. That's going to lose the deep core. We don't want to lose the deep core. Now, if you need to, both feet can be down, press the ball with the opposite hand into your right leg, and then just lift the left leg up and down. Make it work for you. If the ball is frustrating and it's not working for you, maybe you've done this workout a few times and you just know right off the bat, okay, I'm not using the ball. I'm just going to do my hand. I'm just going to keep my leg up and press my hand into it. And that might be plenty. Maybe you've got a pillow. Maybe you've got a rolled up towel. Whatever works for you. Now, I'm just moving the ball so you can see. Maybe if you can see the screen still, maybe you're just listening. Try not to move your rib cage. Try not to move through the mid back. Keep that core connection. Keep the rib cage down in line with the hip. In line with the hips, I should say, because you want to think about both sides. So rib cage still, spine is still. Good. Give me one more wherever you're at. Nice and slow. Bring it all the way up. Set your ball down. You don't need your ball for the next move. Hands go by your side. This is our final exercise. Now you have two options for this one. Option number one, head stays down. Hands can go by your side. Fingers can go underneath your sacrum if you need to support the spine. We take a big breath in. Exhale, send one leg out, pull one leg in, and then we're going to switch across. We're not going across the body, but I want you to think about the legs are kind of passing each other. You could lift the hands. And most advanced, you start to maybe pause. You start to lift the head and shoulders up off the mat, and same thing, extend. Legs maybe go parallel to the mat. Really reaching out from those hips. Make sure to breathe. Good. It's 8, 7, wherever you're at. Go for 4 and 3 and 2. We've got a final hold on 1. Pull those knees in, lay back, take a moment. The knees go up into tabletop. Reach the arms long. This might be where you stay. If you can lift your head and shoulders up off the mat, option to reach the arms all the way up into almost like a dead bug position or a dead hold, or reach your arms along by your side. Same thing as before. Take a big breath in. Whichever variation you're doing, lower the legs down just a couple inches. And then exhale, lift all the way up and hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 1 inch higher, 4 if you're lifted, 3, 2, and 1. Pull those knees in towards your chest, rock side to side. Excellent job. Breathe. Good. Take just a moment. Set those feet down, hips width apart. Big breath in. Option to stay here. Option to lift the hips up off the mat on your exhale, squeezing those glutes. Hold. Just hold here. Just press the heels of the feet down and the midfoot connected through that arch. 1 inch higher. Hold 8, 7. Feel that extension. And feel the low back working here. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Pull those knees back in. You can gently rock side to side. Think about letting the low back go. Let the hip flexors go. Maybe come all the way over to one side and hold. Up and over. Hold. Good. Now, take your time, roll off to the side. Come to a child's pose position. No rush. Find your way up. So you're kneeling, and then send those knees wide. Reach the arms out. Send the hips back. Breathe. Let your low back go. Let your belly go. It's a big breath in and out. Good. One more. Big breath in. Expand all the way around. Exhale, let it all go. Excellent job. I'm hoping to do more core videos. They could be short. It does not have to be super long, and it does not have to be a lot of jumping around and a lot of crazy stuff to work the deep core. We actually need to be slower and more intentional and really get that mind-body connection. So my goal is to do more core videos, some side lying videos. The ball is an excellent tool to use. We can use the hips, the inner thighs, to incorporate into our workout. So if we do a side lying workout with the ball, we would probably incorporate some hip extension, some side lying abductions, maybe inner thigh work as well. So there's a lot on the horizon. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of classes to film, and I'm so excited to get these out to you. So I want you to start to find those workouts that work for you, build consistency, and start to notice a difference over time. Give yourself time, give yourself grace, and be patient. Thank you so much for coming to class today, and I will see you again soon.